Basically this is me and Kaewhey. I'm Hunter. This is Kaewhey. And we're starting this YouTube channel because we want to step up our vegan activism. We feel that we owe it to the animals. Our first video is just going to be pretty simple and straightforward to the point. It's why we went vegan, so I'll start since I'm already talking. I basically went vegan because pretty simple. I just think it's super weird and super hypocritical of society and people like obsessing over dogs and cats and dolphins and certain animals and just loving them so much and getting so mad when one gets like kicked or hurt a little bit. But then they'll go around and pay for cows, chickens, and pigs to have their throats slit so that they can eat them 3 times a day. Like, it's super stupid. And it'd be one thing if it was like a necessity and we needed meat to be strong and healthy, but we don't. It's just objectively proven that we don't. I mean, the biggest groups of nutrition experts in the world, the American and British Dietetic Associations, have both released peer-reviewed statements saying that we don't need it. We can be healthy at all stages of life on a vegan diet. That's from the 2 biggest groups of nutrition experts in the world. We just don't need it. So I just think it's really hypocritical to love a dog and pay for a pig to have a throat slit when we don't need to.
Yeah. What age did you go vegan?
I was just turning 20. I'm just about to turn 25, so I was 19 and I'll be 25 here in May 7th.
Literally next month.
Yep, next month.
But another reason that like we both went vegan is because of like just like if you think about it, like you grow up thinking like, you know, you can have cats, dogs, you know, people have rabbits, horses as animals.
What?
It's so awkward when Caleb's out here.
He's stupid anyway.
Hurry up and do what you gotta do and leave.
Just keep going.
No. Another reason, if you really think about it, like you grow up like in school, you literally have like those advertisements of like, oh, got milk, and it's like, you know, big like actors and stuff like that you look up to,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's like
paid
all
advertisements.
like
Yeah.
crazy if you think about it, because you grow up thinking like, oh, cats and dogs and rabbits and horses, you know, those are animals or pets, but like
We love them.
but yeah,
You're a
but
piece of shit if you hurt one.
yeah, like people get so upset about like killing cats and dogs, but in the same sense, we're literally killing pigs and cows and
Billions.
literally and it's like at your convenience and fingertips at a grocery store for less than a pack of raspberries. Like a little container of raspberries is way more expensive than a pack of like chicken. You know what I mean? Like, it's just insane to me.
And it's because it's subsidized.
Yeah, even if you're
So
vegan,
heavily.
you still pay every year in your taxes. You pay for animals to get slaughtered.
Yep, because the ranching industry, I mean, it can't sustain itself without taxpayer money because it's so unsustainable and it's inefficient. I mean, think about it. You gotta, on average, it takes 12 pounds of crops to make 1 pound of meat. It's so much more efficient to just eat those 12 pounds of crops that we could grow for ourselves, but instead we grow 12 pounds of crops for animals so we can get 1 pound of meat from them. And that's why, you know, per USDA, well over 50% of the crops in the USA are actually grown just to feed livestock, and that's why part of the reason why it's so environmentally damaging as well.
And deforestation is happening
omnivorous.
just to have more acreage for animals.
The
so
number
that we can
the number
kill
one
them.
reason for deforestation of the Amazon rainforest is because of grass-fed cattle.
Yep.
So
So even if even if you don't care about like the I think that this is what I was trying to get across in the other video, was that even if you don't care about like the animal aspect of it, like there's a lot of people that are like environmentally friendly. Like I follow so many people that are like sustainable, you know, lifestyles and everything about that. Like that's becoming a really big thing, and so is veganism within the past few years.
And the science is just proving that. I mean, the largest study ever conducted on the relationship between our food choices and the environment shows that a vegan diet like blows an omnivorous diet out of the water. I mean, it's not even close, you know. And so yeah, it's another big reason people go vegan. I'm vegan for the animals. First off, we both are, but it's just a big benefit. We're trying to expand.
Like even like we wanna touch on like everybody. Like if you like even care, like I mean I know a lot of people care about animals. If you watch like videos of them being slaughtered, you would not want to eat meat. Like you do not want to eat something that you just saw. Like if we had to kill, and you know how many people that I've talked to that have literally said if I had to kill an animal, I would not eat meat.
Oh yeah,
they were like I would not be able to do it.
We have people all the time because we have 2 beautiful little pigs that we have, and people come over all the time like, oh, they're so cute, like, oh, I could never eat pork anymore and stuff like that, you know, because I mean it's true. How are you gonna look at an animal in its eyes and like stab it just so you can eat it when you don't need to? I mean, face it, we live in America, like the 21st century, first world country. There's no need to eat meat anymore. It's just not. And that's another reason we made this channel. Actually, me and Kaewhey, we're both power lifters. We're drug free, so we can't get that, oh, you're on steroids, so it doesn't matter shit. We're just, you know, proving that you can be strong, fit, and physically healthy on a vegan diet. Not that we need to prove it because it's already proven in the science, but some people just prefer to see it with their own eyes, I guess.
Like I really don't believe that we're supposed to be meat eaters. Like, we need to move past like what our ancestors did and like do right and be good people. Like we don't need to eat meat and animals. Like they are literally like beings. Like you know what I mean? Like it's so disgusting. You're eating their flesh.
Be happy and live just like me and you do.
You're eating their flesh. They release hormones just like we do. Like you're eating
cholesterol, saturated fat, heme iron.
Yeah, like if you have high cholesterol, you literally are not supposed to eat bacon and like all these other things. Like why do you think that? Like that you can't eat bacon? It's not because it's just not good for you. Like there's literally science behind everything. Like there was a study, I can't remember what I was watching, I think you like recommended it to me, it was on Netflix, and it literally showed like a study between 2 people. So there was a vegan diet, like a person who ate a vegan diet, and then there was a person who ate a meat-based diet. And they literally took blood samples, and the vegan diet person, their blood was so thin. Was like thin, you know, it could, you know.
It was clear, you could see through it.
Yeah. And then there was the meat-based diet blood sample, and it was literally thick. There was like white chunks in it and everything. Like, why do you think like people have strokes? It's just so disgusting if you think about it. Like, we do not need to harm animals in order to have taste pleasure. Like there's plenty of vegan options that you can find at your local grocery store. Like we live in a small town in Michigan.
What are we doing?
We're closing out the video.
Oh, okay. So basically all in all, that's why I'm vegan. It's just very hypocritical on so many levels to love dog, kill pig. It just makes no sense at all. It's
even fish.
It's ridiculous. And you're not an animal lover if you're not vegan. You're not. I mean, I love my mom. I'm not gonna slit my mom's throat and eat her. And you know, that's not what you do when you love something or someone. You take care of them. You don't kill them and eat them. You don't love animals if you're not vegan. You might love dogs, but you don't love animals.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. A lot of diseases start from animals too, and that's like another aspect that you gotta think about too. Like COVID-19 occurred from animals. You know, the flu, swine flu,
bird flu, mad cow disease. So yeah, that's why we're vegan, guys. All I gotta say is no meat athletes are out of here.